Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome, Weavers. I'm Alira Solara, and this is my sacred loom, a space where threads of light and shadow are woven into remembrance. So I've been a little off the grid recently. I'm not going to lie or get into it for this video, but the material world has been having its ups and downs. But throughout the chaos in this threshold, I met a really great guy. This is my boyfriend, Matt, and he is here to join me to show you guys a couples weaving ritual. But before we get into the ritual, I want to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing. Weaving, if you've been on my channel before, then you know that weaving is like my whole brand, and weaving is essentially the act of witnessing and integrating. And so this ritual is focused on relational weaving, but it can be done on like an individual level, a collective level, and an energetic level, which is partly what we're going to be doing today with these practices.
So it's like putting two ideas together and forming one?
Exactly. Well, it's kind of like that, but it's also like two truths existing at the same time, but not merging. So allowing them both to exist as one. But in doing so, it creates a third truth. Relational weaving is when two beings agree to hold tension instead of choosing chaos. And so that's what we're going to be doing with this ritual, with like syncing breaths and eye contact, and these are ways to help your nervous systems to co-regulate and also just learn your partner more. Most relational conflict actually comes from partners protecting their old wounds, and so learning and weaving those wounds together can be a really helpful tool and a healthy way to transmute in your relationship. Yeah, relational weaving is so important because like the collective right now is so dysregulated and so divided, but this practice is going to reveal, like where you harden and where you rush and where you dominate in the relationship. So it's going to be very revealing, but also very powerful.
Oh, you didn't tell me that part. What are you going to be revealing?
We'll have to see. And we're going to just breathe together. So just real simple way to start the ritual. So what we're going to do is inhale for 4 and hold for 4 and exhale for 6. And we're going to do it for 5 counts. So let's hold hands. And we can actually have our knees kind of slightly touching. And ready? 1, 2. Okay, I don't know. I can't.
Did you say 4 seconds in?
4. We're gonna inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. Okay, so let's both inhale, and we're gonna do it for 5 counts. Ready? Inhale. 1, and then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Okay, and we'll do 2 more counts of that. Wait, how many did we just do? 2?
Yeah.
So we'll do 3 more counts of that. Alright, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale.
I feel like we're holding it forever.
I know, I kind of forgot about it. Should we do a timer for this?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, exhale. And 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Okay, press your forehead to mine. I meet you here.
I meet you here.
So now we're gonna move into a cat-cow synchronization. So we're energizing our nervous systems by synchronizing. So we're gonna come into tabletop, and tabletop is like this.
Alright.
And we're gonna go into cat-cow lunges. But the thing that's gonna be different is that we're when I inhale, you exhale. So to start out, we're both gonna do a cat pose or a cow pose, which is when you like arch in like this, and you breathe inward, and then I'll breathe outward, and then we're going to go into a cat pose, which is like this, and then I will breathe inward and you'll breathe outward, and we'll just keep like alternating like that. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this one. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the cow.
Alright.
And you breathe in and I'll breathe out. And with each breath you're moving from cat to cow. I can't see because I took my glasses off, but try to do it at the same. We're trying to do this movement at the same time, but we're breathing at opposite. You know what I mean? Like when I breathe in, you breathe out. Okay. We're doing it? I think we're doing it.
Oh, you don't have a shape.
This is supposed to help your back and stuff. Yeah, that's why we had this idea actually. Okay, so this is gonna be the next step of our routine, and we're gonna do a trust and surrender pull. So you can sit like that, whatever feels comfortable for you. You think you think I should sit like that? Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Back up just a space.
And we're gonna grab hands.
Alright.
And make eye contact for this one, and we're doing like I'm gonna lean back for the first one, right? And we're just gonna breathe together in this. Tell me how, when it's too far.
My gut will let you pull me anybody.
Okay, it's good.
What's the point of this one? You're not breathing?
We're both breathing, but I'm pulling you forward and we're maintaining eye contact. We're alternating strength and surrender. And we're gonna try to maintain eye contact throughout it and just look into each other's eyes and breathe into the pose together. And we don't have to force anything, but just see where our breath like naturally falls. And now let's switch. So, you pull me. Do you want me to move back at all? Like, you got space to lean back?
It's up to you. It's
Like, we can kind of go like this a little bit.
All the way.
Can you lean back a little bit? Oh, yeah. However much you can lean back. Alright. And now, again, with the, we'll both breathe into it for 5 breaths. Yeah, it's a stretch, and it's like I said, it's like a surrender. It does feel like a stretch right now. Okay, one more. I guess that was 5. So this next pose, it might feel a little vulnerable, and that's kind of the point, but it's called a heart bridge, and it's supposed to activate your heart chakra. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to kind of lean back, and I'm gonna take my glasses off because they're probably gonna fall off. But I'm gonna lean back, and Matt is gonna basically like place his hands over my heart chakra. Like, it doesn't have to be directly on it now. It could kind of be like rising, like lift, like hovering above, and then I'm going to kind of just lean into a bridge, and it's kind of like you're literally lifting your heart into your partner's hands. So this can be a very intimate pose. And then we're just gonna hold it for a little while. So, ready? That one did feel vulnerable. Show your hand. This wasn't even part of our original plan. He just felt that, you know, and you can do that. Just vibe out. This is like freestyle right now. So the last exercise is just kind of like a more simple but intimate one. We're gonna sit back to back and basically co-regulate our breathing. And basically we're just gonna sit here and try to synchronize our breath, like an act of weaving and co-regulation, by syncing our breaths, and we're not gonna speak, and just kind of notice whose breath is leading. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did we do it?
I think we did it.
So to close the knot, we're gonna interlace fingers and touch my forehead.
I choose you in this moment.
I choose you in this moment. Okay. Do you want to talk about anything that came up for you during this?
Yeah.
Like, did you do anything?
I just had a hard time when we, at the end, it's like once I closed my eyes, I had a bunch of, just like racing thoughts, but.
Racing thoughts. I noticed that. I noticed that because you started
When
twitching
you
a
were
little
like,
bit.
"You alright?"
Yeah, and then when you, and I noticed that when I said, "Are you alright?" you said okay, and then we both breathed deep in and out at the same time. That's when we reached it. So that was kind of cool. Different things may come up for you during this practice, and it's important to trust your body and trust your partner, and also just respect your partner's boundaries when it comes to these practices. But I hope that you're able to utilize this practice, and that learning about relational weaving has given you a little bit of insight on how this our energy can be used to heal the collective wound. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay sovereign.